Alright, let's do a quick breakdown. Scorpio full moon. This is my third effing attempt. I keep forgetting to do something here. Alright, I got the chart. Hopefully it's visible. You know, it's the same message as always. Just try and find what's pure within yourself. Bring that forward. Live that way. If you make mistakes, it's okay. You're growing. If you don't make mistakes, that's good because you're growing in new ways. But allow yourself to express the purity of who you are and spiritualize your highest expression. What does that mean? Live the life you wanted to live before you got caught up in whatever it is you're doing. Be the person you were meant to be rather than the cast down projections of system, of culture, of hive mind. Alright, so the moon and the sun, 22 degrees Taurus Scorpio. So Venus, Mars, and Pluto are involved with the energy. I mean, all the planets are. Then we have Juno down here, the alchemical wedding happening within yourself at 24 degrees of Scorpio, opposing Uranus, the change maker, Prometheus. What brings you into the feeling of a purity and the value of yourself? How do you bring that to life? How do you nurture that into existence? We have a Yod, the finger of God, between Chiron, Jupiter, and the moon. And you anchor that in by feeling into what is valuable for you. What makes you feel good at your best? How do you express that? You might be very good at a certain trade or have certain abilities other people depend on, but does that lock you into Medusa's stare? How do you honor them by honoring yourself and say, alright, I got to cut bait here, I got to transform, I got to grow, I got to go. And it's for your best good, whether you know it or not. You know, that's up to you to understand. I can only do me, and if I know exactly what that is, I'm just replicating. So let me move into the unknown here. The world's rising with all the truth and all the falsehood. This is the cataclysm of consciousness, Aquarius. We're falling into the feudalism of elemental spirit, and you're becoming more whole in yourself if you can find the value and nurture what that is and bring that out. That's so Neptune, 1 degree, balsamic phase conjunction coming up with Saturn here, closing over the Aries point, bridging Alpha Omega, South Node in Virgo, North Node in Pisces. So Neptune is big here for this full moon. Mercury at 3 degrees Taurus, about 4 degrees, but just coming off the South Node of Chiron. And we have Mars here at 11 degrees of Leo, and that's the North Node of Neptune. So we're spiritualizing our authentic expression through feeling into who we are, what we could be, rather than what we have been, and we're going that way. You know, don't allow headlines and bullshit of the government, mandates and all these other things hold you, bind you. Imagine the world's about to fucking end next year. Does any of that shit matter? Treat it as if you're moving into the cataclysm of consciousness of your own becoming. Okay? Spiritualize your life by doing what nourishes your spirit, makes you feel alive, and brings the best qualities of you out. If others don't understand it or can't handle it, that's their shit to digest. Drop your stuff, move forward. Alright, thanks for watching, listening, and being.